Hi, friends. It's Megan here. This is kind of a different video share for me. Um, I have been doing this webinar series called Truth and Dare Tuesdays, where I've invited people to really seek out their inner truth and dare to get into action in life. And honestly, I know I created it for myself. I know I created it because I wanted to be in a space where I could tell the truth and dare myself. So I'm changing the format a little bit and making this a little bit bigger and actually even scarier for me because it means that I am sharing with more people. And I actually think that that's part of the point. Um, Truth, it's been really hard for me in my life to be really vulnerable. I think I've had this belief from the time I was young that I had to really know what was happening. I had to, figure stuff out that I couldn't share unless I knew. And that hasn't been super helpful. So I'm like totally leading with vulnerability here. I actually have no idea exactly what I'm going to say. And that's actually the whole point. There's very few times in life where I feel nervous, and those are always the times when I grow. So I am really, really intentionally seeking and putting myself out into places and doing experiences that make me nervous, that make me feel uncomfortable, that make me stretch. So that's truth number one. I am not really good at being vulnerable, or if I haven't been, watching my language, I haven't been, but I am because I'm committed to it. So I went off on my own and started my own company just over a year ago. It's been awesome. It's been a wild ride, and I realize I've got even layers and layers and layers beyond that. I've been saying for a while that my goal, my dream is to live in a more engaged and engaging world where people feel fully empowered in their life and that they've got the skills to create a life they love. It's funny how life works, right? It's kind of like what we want in the world is really what we need to bring into the world. So as I repeat that phrase back, I want to live in a more engaging world. It actually means I have to be more engaged or engaging. I have to be more engaged in my own world. I want to live a life where people feel fully empowered. I need to be more fully empowered, which means I need to take my power back where I have given it away. Here's another truth for you. I had a full breakdown this week or last week. When was it? I don't know. Days are combining. Like a couple days ago, probably middle of last week, I just broke down, like seriously broke down, sobbing, like, oh my God, just imploded on myself. And I can name off probably on one hand or less the number of times in my life that has happened because I just haven't let myself break down. But what I learn every time I break down is that that's where the power is, by letting myself really see and experience and like fully break down there. It usually means I have something to break down so that I can rebuild it stronger, because what's there doesn't serve me, and what was there were beliefs that were totally not serving me. So what actually was happening is that I've got this event coming up on Saturday called Shift into Abundance. I'm so excited for it. And Jana, Rome, you have been my inspiration for this. You're amazing. And I think I went into this like really backwards view of myself going, I'm about to swear here, so if you have kids around, cover their ears. How the fuck can I teach this stuff if I'm still learning it? And then, so that was my full breakdown. It lasted a while, a day. And then I actually came out of it a day later going, holy shit, that's actually why I can teach this stuff, is because I'm fully learning it. I'm fully in it. I am like fully breaking down limiting beliefs that do not serve me. As painful sometimes as that is, I am fully in my heart. I feel like I'm about to cry. I'm fully in my heart, trying to really figure out, okay, emotional, it's good. I'm fully in my heart, trying to figure out who I am so that I can show up big in this world for you, for other people. That is why I'm worthy of this work. It's like, I'm so grateful for the opportunity to have this workshop coming up on Saturday, because it shows me that I'm fully committed to being the person I want to be in this world. And I feel like where there's so much of us, when we grow up, we learn that the answers are outside of us. We learn that the world is telling you where to go. We're given this map, And, you know, there's no instructions for the like user manual. There's only a map, like, oh, this was a good map for me. Like, you go out and follow that map. No, fuck that shit. I want to teach the skills, and what I'm learning for myself and how to create a life I love is like going in, like, who am I? Who the fuck am I? I don't know. So that changes, and it's continually changing. And it's scary too. So that's where I know I show up for people, because every time I'm vulnerable, every time I'm like, yo, I don't have that shit figured out, but I'm in it, I'm like seriously deep into the learning curve, and I will be there with you. That's when things are possible. So full disclosure, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing most of the time. But I also know that I'm fully committed to being the best version of myself I can be. I'm fully committed to being the best mom I can be, so that my kids can have different problems than what I had. Mama's gonna figure this shit out, so you can go on and figure out other stuff. I am just fully committed to showing up as my biggest, baddest, boldest, sexiest self every day. And that even sometimes scares the shit out of me. Even if I say it, I'm like, oh shit, now I gotta like be this person. But I know I want to be this person. And maybe you've been on a journey that's similar to mine. If you have, please share with me. Please share with other people that you know. Please, I'm gonna like talking to myself, please stop hiding out of shame, because other people are there too. And I think as we share our stories, we give permission for other people to be where they are and to know that there is another side, or just accept where they are and create whatever they want in the world. I find this super empowering, this journey that I've been on. Half the time I don't even know where it's going, and it's been super rewarding. I know. Another reason, truth, my breakdown was about shift into the workshop that's coming up, shift into abundance. I was like, I don't feel abundant in certain areas, but I realized that I have like one area where I may not be feeling fully abundant, and all other areas of my life, like relationships with my husband, my kids, my friends, I feel like so abundant in love. I'm like, I must be doing lots of things right. And in full disclosure, I'm working on that financial piece. I honestly feel frustrated. And this is where I put the call out, because all I know is I want to learn and share and learn and share and learn and share and, sorry, bug, and create a space for people to do the same. Where I'm getting frustrated is every time I ask myself, how do I monetize this? It's pissing me off. I don't know if I just don't want to figure it out, or I don't want to be bothered. I'm like, somebody else can figure that part out. Or if it's connected to some of my limiting beliefs about, you know, am I that worthy? I'm in exploration right now. I know that I have a lot to share. I know that I have a big vision of myself in the world. And I know that I'm committed to getting over whatever is in my way, so that I can continue to live in this life of abundance. Because come on, guys, let's get real. There's a lot of shit going on in this world that is not fantastic. That's like all I'll say around that area. But I know that I'm here to show up. This is my commitment, my Truth and Dare Tuesdays. This is my Truth and Dare Tuesdays to you. And I don't know how long these webinars are going to go, or this vlog. I don't know what it means to you. If you're on the same journey, please share, connect. Come to that workshop on Saturday. I'll share the link in this kind of in this video here after it posts. It's a really powerful conversation to be in, and that's all I know is I want to show up and be authentic, which means I have to keep bringing it, being vulnerable. I want to be engaged in authentic conversations. One of the things I do know about myself is that I can create the space and hold the space for really big, powerful, transformational conversations. And I don't think we can have enough of those everywhere, in our workplace, in our relationships with our friends. And I got a lot to learn. I know that you're all there with me. So I'm feeling the love. Thank you. Like, saw a couple posts here while I've been talking. So thank you guys. I totally feel the love. I don't know where life is going to go from here. All I know is I will keep showing up. I will keep being my biggest, boldest, baddest, sexiest self, and stepping into the fear. Oh, that's another thing I'm learning, is pretty much life can be counterintuitive. So when we feel fear, When I feel fear, that's when I need to step into it. When I feel lack, like I got to hold on to all this stuff, that's when I can create a feeling of abundance and share it and connect with people. Life is kind of backwards, and sometimes we need the people around us just to give us a hug or friendly nudge to say, hey, we got you here. It's okay. You can step into it. So consider that. Consider me your person for that, because that's how I want to show up for you. And I know that you are, all of you, I'm like, everybody I'm connected to is so capable and doing amazing things out there. And I hope that you feel loved and connected and supported. And if you need more of that, reach out. Take a deep breath. See if there's anything else there. I think that's it. I think that's it for today. I send you all love. Until next Truth or Dare Tuesday. Take care.